Hello and welcome to the first episode of our recent adventure bike trip to the ACT UK as well as to Ireland. In the first episode you will see how Martin, Andy and myself traveled on our bikes from Austria to UK. If you're not interested in seeing us getting there on the motorway, then wait for the second episode. In the following episodes you will see us traveling through England, Wales and the Isle of Man along the ACT UK track, as you just saw in the intro video. So let's start off with myself leaving home, heading to Upper Austria to Andy's place to meet Andy and Martin. Okay, everything is packed and now time to say goodbye and let's head off to Martin and Andy. See if the bike starts. Today I'm just heading to Upper Austria to Andy's place, and Martin will also travel there by himself, and so that's around 2 hours. And tomorrow we will try to get as far towards UK as we can, but probably it will take us 2 days. Let's see how it goes. Hopefully not too much rain. And now I have to get some fuel. I was very excited to finally start the trip, but also a little bit worried that I forgot something, because usually I always forget something, but I just didn't know what it would be. To the moon! Yeah! I was only a few kilometers away from Andy's place when I realized that I have some issue with my smartphone mount, the quad lock mount. It was very loose. I wasn't sure if it was broken, but I knew I need to fix this because as you can see, I also didn't have a GPS unit because I was still waiting for the replacement for my broken GPS. I have to say, Andy can consider himself quite lucky to live next to the Traunsee and have such a nice view when arriving back home. I found Andy's garage and then I saw these two nice bikes. Ah, this looks like the right place. Very nice. Servus! Ah. Wie geht's? Servus. Servus Martin. Now with Andy and Martin the team was complete. They helped me bring up my stuff and we had our first celebration beer. However, we still had some work to do because for this trip we decided to go with Bluetooth headsets and we still had to do the setup. The next morning we woke up to perfect sunny weather. Finally, after breakfast we set up our GoPros and then it was time to start. Adventure is starting with the boys. First time intercom connected. Of course we needed some fuel and some air in our tires. First challenge, filling up air.
The unusual huge challenge.
As clean as the bike is now, it won't stay for long. And I was right. The good weather in the morning was a delicious deception and we headed off into the rain very quickly.
Rainy start of the tour, but that's probably the right introduction for UK, I guess.
Okay, we are right now in the sun, but driving back into the rain. Oh yeah. Stell mir davor hin.
so we just visited the KTM marketing garage, and Andy had to fix his front scaffolding of the fork, and I refixed my phone holder. And now we have 11 hours and 40 minutes until Calais. Welcome to Germany!
Coming from Mattighofen, we crossed the border to Germany close to Braunau and headed further to Munich.
Typical traffic jam around Munich.
In case you wonder, I could see over the windscreen, just my GoPro was mounted quite low in front of the chin of my helmet. Martin carried a new rear off-road tire all the way to UK, while Andy and myself shipped our new tires to the UK.
So 330 kilometers.
Yeah, while Andy is preparing his phone and stuff for the tire change in 2 days. Yeah, we had lunch now and breakfast. And yeah, today we will continue to France, maybe around 300 kilometers today. So yeah, let's start it.
Of course, more dark clouds were coming up, and it didn't take long until we were back in the rain again.
Yeah, that's the stuff. Yippie, then in the rain. Sollen wir irgendwo mal bei der Tankstelle uns unterstellen, dass wir... Ich würde vielleicht...
Ich fürchte nur, das bleibt so, wenn man das so anschaut da in der Gegend.
Ja.
Bringst du da richtig schön ein? Jeder gut auf der Magnum Atlantik.
Aber wir müssen da runter.
Ja, fahr auf 4 Jahren runter. Ah, die erste Wasserdurchfahrt, schau dir das an.
Ist deppert.
At this point we were pretty wet, so we had a break at the coffee shop and were debating how far we should go tonight. We decided to push on and talk again at the next stop.
Na, Andi, hat da schon mal wer gesagt, dass du ein schönes Motorrad hast?
Ja, wollte ich zurückgeben, das Kompliment. Das ist Schwede.
I'm singing in the rain, I'm singing in the rain.
We had quite some fun at the next fuel stop, but then also booked a hotel for the night in France. If you stand up when the sun comes out, it will help your clothes get dry again, and also it will release the pain on your butt.
Oh, we just entered Luxembourg. But we're going to spend the night in France.
After a short trip through Luxembourg, we came to the border of Belgium.
Schick! Ja, schick! Aufgefallen, schick!
Close to the border, we checked in our hotel in France and had some Chinese food for dinner.
Good morning, gentlemen. Ready for takeoff?
Ready for takeoff.
Fasten your seatbelts. Alright, let's keep it rolling, baby.
Although the road was still wet, the sun was coming out and we were pumped to start the day because we knew that that day we would arrive in UK.
What a beautiful morning. Belgique, 400 Meter.
Belgique numero 2.
Welcome back to Belgium. What the? What is this?
Finally, the weather was getting a little bit better.
So, Dover bis darauf. Wie
5
weit?
Stunden sind es nochmal.
Okay, ja.
Ein Schnapper.
Mit,
Können wir morgen machen.
mit,
Mit Stonehenge.
ja, genau.
Ja. Aber Stonehenge können wir heute noch machen, wenn wir schnell sind.
So Andy was still quite optimistic, thinking that we could visit Stonehenge the same day, although we were still riding through France and didn't have a ferry ticket booked, and you will find out later that it took us another day to Stonehenge.
Die kennen eh überall hier, oder?
Also ich weiß halt nicht, welche Fernlinie wir brauchen.
So now you can see how 3 grown-up men trying to enter a ferry without a ticket.
Aber DFDS wäre rechts.
Das ist die rechte, ist das, ja?
Ja, dann fahren wir.
DFDS, ganz rechts ist das.
Hi. Hello.
Booking number.
We don't have a booking. Can we buy here?
We card or cash?
Credit card.
You can go with my colleague so that you don't have a...
To the colleague, okay. Hi.
Hello. Hi, how are you doing?
Can I pay all 3 bikes in one? So 2 passports?
Registration at the bottom.
Martin, dein Kennzeichen, sag mal an.
For one person, one motorbike, 19 euro.
90. So in total 270.
Yeah.
Okay.
But it's one booking, one motor.
It's ferry time. Hopefully I won't get seasick.
After some back and forth, we finally had our tickets and were waiting for the ferry boarding. All 3 of us had taken their bikes on a ferry before, but this ferry ride was still quite exciting as it was the first one of this trip.
Gear in or no gear?
I think I still don't know if you should have a gear in on the ferry or not. I don't know, what do you think? Now finally some time to relax and a calm sea for the whole ferry ride. So if you decide to take the Channel Tunnel, you will miss the beautiful view of the white cliffs of Dover. After getting off the ferry, we decided to follow the coastline for a bit before we headed further to Stonehenge and finally up to Merthyr Tydfil, which is close to the start of the ACT.
Okay, remember to drive left. We are in UK. Whoa! Cliffs of Dover.
Oh, nice. Fantastic.
Hey, Jack. Hello.
Andy bought just some SIM cards because UK is not anymore in the European Union.
Typical English houses here.
Aber die Hälfte ist leer, die Literarische. Das ist ein Forest.
Das hat aber auch geil ausgeschaut.
Ja, mega.
Looks pretty nice.
After some time of searching, we found a nice pub and had a chat with the very friendly owner.
Shall we come over on the ferry today?
It turned out quickly that this would be the last stop for today, and we took the opportunity and tried some local beers and ales. That looks good. Enjoy the meal, guys. That looks good.
We just had some fish and chips in this nice inn, and now we are going around the corner to put up our tents. Wow, nice place.
Oh my god, they have no idea what they are doing.
Never buy the 20% on Amazon because it's a freaking mess.
But with the help of Martin, I'm sure somehow this will be a tent at some point tonight.
Do you love camping?
Yeah, camping is definitely something to consider. Since you are like in the wilderness, like we are in the middle of nowhere in the UK.
So this is Andy's tent.
My lovely piece of garbage.
Here is mine. And now look at this. Wow, this is huge.
The Motor Hotel.
then we take this one.
You take one of these.
Yeah. Hey, good morning. We just stopped here yesterday evening to have some fish and chips, and then the owner offered us to camp in the backyard of the pub. And yeah, we had our first night of camping, had a more or less good sleep, and now we'll continue towards Stonehenge. Okay, let's start.
Telefon angeschlossen.
Hallo, hallo?
Hörst du, Christoph?
Ja, ich höre dich.
Gruppenmitglied verbunden.
Starting the second day with beautiful sunshine and blue sky, but from what we saw on the internet, the weather won't stay like this, so probably we'll have some rain the next days. But let's see, let's enjoy the moment. So we arrived yesterday in the afternoon with the ferry in Dover, and we continued on small roads next to the coast towards western direction. And we are planning to go to Stonehenge. And yesterday evening we thought, well, fish and chips would be nice. Then we stopped at this pub, and the owner told us we can camp in the backyard. He didn't have showers, but at least toilets. And yeah, today we will end up at the start point of the ACT. Few more interesting facts. So UK, as you know, is not part of the European Union anymore. This also means you can't use your data from home. I do have 1 gigabyte from my Austrian phone, also for UK, but it's not enough. And so we bought another SIM card yesterday, and I think we uploaded £30, and now we have 100 gigabytes and unlimited phone minutes, but only inside UK, so can't phone to Austria. One more fun fact. So usually in Austria, every biker greets each other with the left hand. To the UK, because you're driving on the left side, you would need to use your right hand, but that's your gas hand or your throttle hand. So you actually can't use it, and that's why people are not greeting by hand in the UK, at least until now. I think what they do is just tilting their head a little bit.
Wo ist fest hier, Christoph?
Rivensey Castle. Wow.
Kann er gerne Train ab, bitte?
Ja, geht schon, fahr mal ab.
Right here we are approaching the Brighton Palace Pier, which we wanted to visit, but unfortunately it was blocked. After a while we got hungry and were looking for a place to have some breakfast.
What do we have here? My hot chocolates every morning. Breakfast bun. Breakfast bap. I think okay. No, with ketchup and brown sauce and beautiful cinnamon roll.
It's a little bit fresh. and it's raining, and there will be a lot of rain today, so better get some extra gear. Stonehenge, ne? Einmal um den Kreisverkehr und wieder da zurück. Ja, schaut ja Festival aus. He just lost his camping chair in the middle of the motorway. Martin picked it up, and we're happy that we're not run over by a truck. Stonehenge. Tourism overload.
16 Minuten over, man hat 20 Autos oder so.
So we just parked at Stonehenge historical site, and there are loads of tourists. Andy, how is Stonehenge?
Quite cool, a lot of people. It's bigger than expected, as Martin said.
Martin? How is Stonehenge?
That's what she said.
For me, it's the first time here, and I really expected it a little bit smaller, and the stones are quite big, so yeah, it's exciting.
What was your rating for Stonehenge again?
I would give Stonehenge a 5 of 10
And why?
because the stones are such big.
Yeah, and there are just loads of tourists. It's quite expensive, but I think you still have to see it once in your life, I guess. Okay, let's ride on towards the ACT. It's not that bad.
After a short warm-up stop, we reached Merthyr Tydfil, where we stayed for 2 nights in an Airbnb.
Boys, do you want to say something while we are in Airbnb and not at the camping site?
We have to stay in an Airbnb because the weather is too bad. It's
Yeah.
too much rain outside.
Yeah, Martin doesn't like camping in the rain.
Yeah, he was absolutely into, oh guys, it's raining, come on, let's get an Airbnb. And we are like, yeah, okay, because
Because it's you, Martin.
it's you, Martin, you can do that.
Oh, help me God.
So Andy is just booking the ferry to Isle of Man while we are in the Airbnb, and here are our bikes, and we are in a kind of industrial area and we'll mount our tires today. Martin preparing for ACT.
I hope it will be an easy one, because the first mountain climb we saw on the video was really tough, so
We will push the GS through. You have two support vehicles.
Hey, good morning guys. We're now going to a bike shop called Marsh Power Sports and try to get our tires changed. Not sure if they will change Martin's BMW tire, but at least my bike should get new tires. Ah, that looks good. KTM Husqvarna.
Going to pick up your next bike, Martin?
I don't know, I will try it in September. Is that one?
Yeah,
What do you say, guys?
take it.
Take it?
And 1 month later he really rode that bike at the Touratech Active Adventure.
You're happy that your tires arrived in the UK?
Finally, we just saw the UPS truck and it's hopefully everything works.
Based on every time that you send a parcel to yourself, it's quite an exciting moment for me to get my tires back.
What's the status, Andy?
Status looks good. I shipped the tires like 2 weeks ago, and they will be taken care of with Marsh Power Sports here, which is a great destination if you want to do the adventure country tracks or just explore the area around here. We have like 30 different brands, so if you're around, needs any service of that, these are the guys.
And Martin, you were also lucky?
Yeah, I'm lucky because we heard about that in the UK it's difficult to get the tires changed when you're not buying them there, and I picked my own tire from at home. So yeah, they also changed my tire here, so I'm really thankful, and yeah, we can continue.
Cheers.
Yeah, we're gonna do the adventure country tracks, which some of you may know. It's like a part off-road, part on-road tour, which will take us 5 days through whole of like England, Wales. It's gonna be taking us all through the UK actually. And we are also doing a little bit of a detour to Northern Ireland, because Martin had like a little adventure there earlier this year. And we will like continue his legacy there. Yeah, so that's basically what we are doing. And today we had the great opportunity to fix our bikes up, had the tires changed at the great little shop there, here in Tydfil. That name's Merthyr, Tydfil, yeah. We're gonna link you, okay, Chris will link it down below. And yeah, tomorrow morning we're gonna start the tour.
Martin, do you quickly want to explain how we or you came up with the idea of doing this trip?
Yeah, some years ago, Andy and I already did the ACT of Romania, which led us to Istanbul, and we had a great time there. The tracks were amazing, and so we came up with the idea to invite you to our trip. And yeah, now we are here, and we're looking forward for the next days.
Yeah, thanks for the update, Martin. So as you will probably see in the YouTube video, we spend a lot of time on the highways, especially in Germany, but also other European countries. And it took us, I think, 3 days to get here. We had our tires changed, so fresh 50/50 off-road tires. And I hope it's worth the effort, but I guess you will see it in the video. So cheers to some fun days on the ACT UK.
Can't wait.